Hey guys, Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are checking out the latest drama and news surrounding Red Velvet and of course their entertainment. If you are new here and you're interested in the drama, the tea, all of that good stuff, make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell. And if you're a hater, you'd like to be first to leave your hates comments, also hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Also, you can be the first to leave your hates comment. Special shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your love and support. If you guys would like to check out my Patreon, you can get access to the latest reaction videos and things that I can't necessarily upload here, such as copyrighted music and all that stuff, for as little as $1 a month. So please go in the description and check it out. I'll leave it right on the top. Yeah, and with that said, I have some tea for you, so let's jump into it. So if you don't know what happened, I'm gonna catch you up real quick. You gonna be caught up. You ready? On December 25th, Christmas Day, which is a terrible thing to happen, not only to happen in general, but to happen on Christmas, Wendy from Red Velvet injured herself while she was practicing for a performance. So there was this like little hole thing that they had to like come out of, and there was supposed to be a staircase where she was supposed to like walk down that staircase. But instead the staircase was not placed properly, and I believe that little hole thing was not stable and was a little bit wobbly. So when she walked up to it, instead of being able to catch herself and then stop, she kind of wobbled and fell off, and she fell down 2 meters. Because there were some initial rumors that the stage was being a little bit wobbly. Even if the stairs were there, she might have still fallen off. So I don't know, this is just speculation, but I don't think the whole stage, I just don't think it was set up properly. I mean, things like this rarely ever happen, at least not to the extent where it's on the news. So obviously with the injury, Red Velvet had to cancel a lot of their performances, such as the performance they were rehearsing for, and such as appearances that they were supposed to make in 2020. Now this includes a possible tour, all of that stuff. It was all just going to be canceled. And they just released the music video. Oh, this is so frustrating and sad because you can tell how excited they must have been to get back into their comeback and to like tour and to like do all that stuff, and then right from the beginning, this is very much damaging to her career and all of their career, because if they can't tour and sing as a group, I just like, what are you supposed to do? Anyway, if you didn't know, she broke her face, she broke her pelvis, and she broke her right wrist. And now she is in the hospital. Apparently she has bruises all over her body.
So the main vocal of Red Velvet suffered facial injuries, broken pelvic, and right wrist.
I think she will recover from this. I do have hope, and we shall pray for her to make sure that she is actually okay. Now, allegedly, as I said before, that the stage was all very shaky and it was just not built properly. And again, allegedly, SBS did not take any precaution. No one in the crew knew about this. They saw it and they didn't take any action. I mean, precautions should be taken when a performer is performing on stage. The fact that she is injured means there were precautions that were not taken. If you're a celebrity on stage performing, there should have been someone on that stage moving around, jumping around to make sure that that stage was safe. I mean, girl, how you see a stage go like this and you like, nah, that's good. How scary. Like, imagine you just walking outside and the floor just opens up. Like, that's the exact same thing. I mean, girl, it makes me sad. It makes me so sad to hear that a label and all this stuff could not take proper precautions and actions to ensure safety on a stage. There has to be laws for this. I mean, if there's no laws, there should be laws now. That's some serious injuries right here. Like a pelvis breaking, like that's not like if a sprained wrist or something like that, it wouldn't be as bad. I don't think anyone would, I mean, we would care, but it wouldn't be like this huge thing. It's obviously a very dangerous thing what just happened. So girl, you want to get into the tea. Okay, let's get into the real tea. So SBS put out an apology. This is where things get interesting.
However, in the official apology announcement, SBS did not send an apology to Wendy.
So obviously they apologized for Red Velvet and Wendy for not being able to make appearances in the near future, and this was mainly an apology just to the fans. That's not a good apology. The one person here that needs the apology is Wendy, because this seemed like it was completely avoidable, and it wasn't. But you know why, allegedly, there was no apology to Wendy is because once someone apologizes for something that they did, it is admitting fault. Meaning, if Wendy decides to sue, the person she is suing already admitted fault. So there's no even going to court, really. It's like immediately you already won. The person admitted fault. And so by not saying that, it doesn't admit fault, and it makes it harder for the lawyers to then get involved and sue.
As of editing this video, we have found out that they have officially apologized to Wendy.
Now, I don't know what the contract says in like a K-pop trainee, that sort of thing, where in the contract it said like injuries you can't sue or something. I don't know what that is about. But to me, to my thing is because Wendy is probably not going to be able to, Wendy's gonna need some time to like rehabilitate herself. Like she gonna have to like go and like relearn to walk and to like do all that stuff again. That's at least gonna take a few months or half a year or something like that. In that time, she's losing out a lot of money. So girl, sue the house. There's a lot of fear that she'll never perform again. I do believe that a lot of people have healed from this. A pelvic infraction and a broken pelvis can heal within a year. Less than that, and she will be able to probably walk normally. She probably won't be able to dance until like much later. But again, like a broken pelvis does not mean career is over. I think like Lady Gaga broke her pelvis like 50 times and she is doing just fine. So Wendy is going to do fine. My heart goes out to her. I'm probably in the hospital right now recovering, and I wish her the best in that recovery. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. Just drop it down in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear it. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out my Patreon. And of course, there are 2 videos at the end of this video. So I hope to catch you over there. See you then.